Today's homework is going to be layering both the Maya pose with 3 apneas and the Demeter pose with 3 apneas. In this video, I'm going to cue the Sphinx Maya position, and then we're going to go to the Demeter. 3 apneas in each with 3 rest breaths between each apnea. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to be in our Sphinx position. Feet are flexed and parallel, about a hand's distance width away from each other, the knees and the feet. You're going to place the elbows underneath the shoulders, with the shoulder blades away from each other without rounding the back. The eye gaze is going to be looking between the elbows and in the direction of the knees, so we have that nice line through the center of the domes. So here we go. We're going to go for rest breath 1 to inhale. And exhale as you lengthen and grow. We'll go for rest breath 2 to inhale. Feel the ribs expand. Exhale as they glide back in towards the midline as you lengthen and grow. We'll go for a third and last breath to inhale and exhale. And you go into apnea. When you're nappy, you hold it, pull through the top of the head, reaching out the bottom of the heels, lengthening through the center. And when you need to take a breath, you're going to inhale for rest breath 1. Exhaling, ribs glide back in towards the midline, lengthening and growing, maintaining your position. We'll go for rest breath 2 to inhale. And exhale. Here's your third and last breath to inhale. Exhale. It's the final breath. And when the air is out, you close the nose and mouth and you go into your apnea. Holding your second apnea now, you're going to lengthen through the center of the body. You can think of reaching out the bottom of the heels, lengthening through the top of the head, paying attention to the eyes. You hold it, you got it. And when you need to take a breath, you're going to inhale for rest breath 1. Exhale as the ribs glide back in towards the midline, maintaining your position. We'll go for rest breath 2 to inhale. Feel the ribs open up towards the armpits. Exhale as they glide back in towards the midline, retracing their path. We're going to go for a third and last breath to inhale and exhale. And you go into apnea. When you're in apnea, you hold it, pulling through the top of the head. You're not just waiting for a miracle to happen. You have to fine-tune all the details of the pose. And when you need to take a breath, you're going to inhale for rest breath 1. We're going to exhale and take it to your Demeter position on the floor. Feet are flexed and parallel. Pelvis is going to be in neutral. We're going to go for rest breath 2 to inhale and exhale as you lengthen. We'll go for a third and final breath to inhale and exhale. And you go into apnea. When you're in apnea, you can move the arms if you choose, pulling everything up through the center. The arms go all the way to the floor. Lengthening, you hold it. And when you need to take a breath, you're going to inhale for rest breath 1. Exhale, bring the arms back down to the start position as you lengthen and grow. We'll go for rest breath 2 to inhale. Feel the ribs open. Exhale as they glide back in towards the midline. Here's our third and final breath to inhale and exhale. Exhale. And you go into apnea. Leading with the heel of the hand, you're pulling everything up. Make sure you're not thrusting that rib cage, staying towards the floor, lengthening through the center. Pelvis is in neutral, so you have that little space in the low back you have to maintain. When you need to take a breath, we're going to inhale for rest breath 1. You're going to exhale, bring the arms back down to the start position. We'll go for rest breath 2 to inhale and exhale. Exhale as you lengthen and grow. Here's your third and final breath to inhale. Feel the ribs expand towards the armpits. Exhale, they glide back in towards the midline as everything recoils inwards and upwards. And you go into your apnea. When you're napping, the lead with the heel of the hand, pulling everything up, maintaining that nice bubble shape as you bring them all the way to the floor. You hold it, hold it, hold it for what you can. And when you need to take a breath, you're going to inhale and exhale. Bring the arms back down to the start position. And there you have it. Awesome. Good work. Your little mini flow with a 1 Maya pose and your Demeter. And that's your homework all done for today.